What's going on, guys? Today we're going to have a little continuation on a recent video I did on Rubber Ruined It, right? I did a video talking about rubber on knives. Some people like it, some people don't. For me, generally speaking, it makes it less comfortable to carry. In this case, it made it almost impossible to carry, right? So this is the Kershaw 8760. I got this in a trade. The first day carrying it, I just had such a horrible time because of the rubber on the handles here and because the pocket clip's nice and stiff to begin with. It just created so much friction here that it was just super uncomfortable. Didn't like it. Actually decided I wasn't even going to review it. Well, I'm here to tell you I changed my mind. I did read a lot of the comments, which I greatly appreciate the feedback. Sometimes people mention things and there's things that I might be thinking at the time but don't talk about in the video. Happens quite often. I don't script my videos. I just turn the camera on and start talking. So first off, let me go over some of the comments and suggestions. Some people said, if you don't like the rubber, modify it. Yes, I could, of course, modify it. Some people had some actually really good ideas. You don't have to modify all the rubber. It's just where the pocket clip touches. You can, just cut out a little piece there. You can maybe add a little epoxy, all right, and sand it down so it's nice and smooth. So there's a smooth contact point under the pocket clip. You can do all kinds of stuff. But I just have no interest in modifying this. When I'm giving you that specific feedback, it's just to tell you that for me, out of the box, it was no good. I just didn't like how aggressively grippy it was in the pocket. But yes, you can modify. I just have no interest in doing that. And most people out there probably would not do it. Even if you have the skills and the tools to do it, it just wouldn't mean that much to actually go ahead and do that. Most people would probably just, sell the knife or return it and get something else they like. Because we're into the whole knife hobby, we're more lenient on different issues with knives, so we tend to want to fix them as opposed to just trying something else. But you probably wouldn't do that with other things, other aspects of your life. Like if you bought a long sleeve shirt at the store and one sleeve was longer than the other, you probably won't tailor it to fix it. You'll probably just return it and get another shirt. So that's kind of how I see knives. Like any other product, I don't want to modify them. Of course, I know I could, but it's just not an option for me. So the second suggestion was don't use the pocket clip. And yes, that is actually a great suggestion. So much so that it's not like I didn't realize I could take the pocket clip off, but when I carry these knives, if they have a pocket clip, I like using it, and that's part of the review. But what I decided is I will still carry this. I will end up doing a review on this because I seem like I like it, everything about it so far, except for, the grip issue. If it bothers me that much and I really just can't stand it, I'll take the pocket clip off. I'll leave it loose in the pocket, treat it like a traditional folder. All right, so yes, thank you for those suggestions. I will certainly do that. You will see a review on this knife in the future. Like I said, my initial impression is pretty good. It's a cheap knife, it's cheap steel and everything, made in China, the whole deal. But I think it's pretty cool looking. It is pretty comfortable. So we'll see. Now, I had a couple other people mention, like, I don't really clip my knives in my pocket. I put this in my workbench or whatever it happens to be. And then, yeah, the carry issue is no longer an issue. So yeah, I just want to go over a couple of those suggestions. Not everyone is going to have the same problems with the knife. Now, what the biggest negative to this knife was, someone mentioned, and it's something I really didn't even think of, the fact that I don't like that it's so stuck to my pocket, other people do like. They like the security, knowing that this is not going to accidentally fall out of their pocket. And I can definitely say that. Of all the knives I've used, this is one of the top ones that will never accidentally fall out of your pocket. So my negative could be someone else's positive. All right. When I do these videos, I try to think about other people's wants and likes and knives and stuff. And it's not always about my preferences. I do try to think outside the box. But in this case, yeah, my biggest negative is other people's positives. All right. So if you want that extra security that your pocket knife is not going to fall out, this would definitely be a good option. All right. So there's always positive in everything. I guess that's the overall point. So yeah, rubber knives. Also something else, I don't have the Benchmade Freak in front of me right now, but someone was saying that they had the Freak for a long time, like 8 or 9 months or something, and it's that kind of texturing wore off a little bit. It's smoothed out quite a bit from actual carry and use that it's no longer as much of an issue. I'm still kind of up in the air about the Freak. I don't really know if I'm just going to trade that off and get something else, or if I will end up using it, reviewing it. I don't really know yet, but I will give this one a shot. So anyway, I just wanted to make a continuation here. Thank everyone for the feedback. I always do appreciate it. And like I said, some of the things that I don't like about knives, other people really do like about them. All right? It's a reminder that there's so many different preferences and what people prioritize in a knife. For me, I happen to put a lot of priority and a lot of value into being able to comfortably carry it, taking it out of the pocket easily. That's something that I prefer, just because that's how I prefer to carry these. But other people just don't care. That's what it comes down to. People think of knives in all different ways. So that's it for now. I will do a review on this one in the future. Thanks again for the feedback. Always appreciate it. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow with another video. Take care.